Israel has resumed strikes in the Gaza, but maintains an uneasy ceasefire with Iran.
That ceasefire, largely negotiated by President Trump, is an achievement he can tout on the international stage, where leaders from NATO are attending a summit in the Netherlands right now. This as Trump handles conflicting reports about the extent of the damage caused by this weekend's airstrikes that were carried out by American troops.
Meanwhile, Democrats are calling for more details and calling out the Trump administration for delaying briefings. NBC's Alice Barr has more.
President Trump at the NATO Summit in the Netherlands with key allies touting a diplomatic win between two sworn enemies.
It was very successful. It was called obliteration.
As a fragile ceasefire between Israel and Iran appears to be holding. At the same time, there are new questions about how effective U.S. airstrikes on Iranian nuclear sites were, with a preliminary assessment by the U.S. Defense Intelligence Agency estimating Iran's nuclear program has been delayed by 3 to 6 months. That's according to 3 people with knowledge of the report. The White House calling that assessment flat out wrong. President Trump citing a new report from the Israeli Atomic Energy Commission that he says backs up his claims of total destruction.
Some great statements just came out from the Israeli Atomic Energy Commission and from Iran, as you know, that it was complete total destruction.
But one of the sources said core pieces remain intact. Questions also over what Iran may have moved from its nuclear sites before the U.S. strikes.
I believe they didn't have a chance to get anything out because we acted fast.
Top Democrats in Congress accusing the Trump administration of misrepresenting the truth about the damage, questioning why the White House delayed planned briefings lawmakers have been demanding.
What are they running away from?
The head of the United Nations nuclear watchdog pointing to an important degree of visible damage.
The Iranian nuclear program has been set back significantly.
While acknowledging no one could fully assess the destruction underground at the key Fordo site, pressing Iran to resume diplomacy for a long-term solution. House Speaker Mike Johnson said his chamber would be briefed on Friday on Iran, with the Senate set to be briefed tomorrow. And while the Middle East conflict is likely to take center stage at the NATO summit today, member nations also talking about increasing their defense spending and showing support for Ukraine. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.
President Trump today said that Iranian officials will talk with U.S. negotiators next week to iron out a longer-term peace plan. Iran has not acknowledged any upcoming talks, though.